How you doing, YouTubers? I just wanted to give you an update to my 55-gallon reef tank aquarium. I've changed a lot of things in a couple of months since the last time I posted a video. Quite a few things, actually. Of course, as you can tell, the rock work is different. I actually rescaped everything and made it look a little bit better in there. Parameters are good and stable. Coral growth is just amazing. And I'm going to tell you why in a minute, why everything is so different with the coral in there. Because it's always something like we all try as reefers, and we definitely got to share our experiences about it. So last time I did this video, I just made changes, actually added a sump in here, which is below. And everything is going good with the sump. I have my CPR hanging on the back overflow, which is doing good in there. No issues with it. That's my dragon face pipefish right there. I love those things. I think they're like the coolest fish to add to this aquarium. But you got to make sure you have, it has to be running for a while. I got a pair of them, and they love it in there, but they eat copepods like all day. So, but they're the coolest fish to have. Anyway, getting back to the aquarium, everything in there is just growing just amazingly, and now through there. Last time I remember I was going over the overflow CPR. Everything is good in there. I haven't had any issues with it. I do my routine maintenance with it and everything, which you have to do that. Now I have added a Neptune system to my aquarium, which I don't know why I hadn't got one of these things before, man, because it's just, it makes things so much easier. It is the best investment that you can actually possibly get. Alright, so getting back to the coral growth and how my parameters and everything is so good, and my water is crystal clear and pristine and everything. And it actually is, and you can take it and put it in a bucket, and you don't have that yellowish looking water in there. And the reason why is I actually added a GFO and carbon reactor. Okay, so I have this thing in here, and great investment. Great. I just keep it changed out every 2 weeks, and everything is good. All right. So last time we were in here, I had actually just added the sump underneath here. So I didn't really know what I was going to do with this middle chamber last time, so it was just simple. I knew that I wanted some copepods, and I wanted to make sure I have a stable place for them to actually grow, so that's what I did. I actually added a refugium down here, a little mini refugium. I actually got my Chato in there, which is growing crazy. I added a little bit in there a while back, and it's just growing ridiculously, which is cool. That's why I like it. So I have that down there to control some of the nitrates. I also have a green machine in here with the ultraviolet light and all that good stuff in there. It's supposed to kill all the parasites. I don't know if it works or not. It's not. It wasn't a huge amount of money, so it wasn't too bad to get. So I wanted to make sure I had that a little different. Of course, with my Neptune systems, now I have my pH controller sensor in there, and I also have my temperature sensor, which is right below there. Let me see if I can zoom in for you. Those two sensors right there are a great addition to have. You can monitor your pH and everything, and really the reason I need to monitor my pH is because of this. So I actually dose with calc now. So I use Kalkwasser. So I have it in the 5-gallon top-off container with an ATO. So it has an auto top-off system with it, and I only use 1 tablespoon per gallon. So I only use 5 teaspoons. It's teaspoons, tablespoons, one of them. But I only use 5. I don't use the 2 that is kind of recommended, because I just kind of wanted to see how this stuff worked first. So as you can see, looking at the tank and the coral, the growth is just ridiculous. I mean, the Kalkwasser just changed everything in there and got it just the way I want it. And it's just continuously growing. So we're going to monitor that and see how everything goes. But so far, I love it. Now, I also use this coral system product right here from Coral and Zoot. I think it's a German product. Now I used the all 4 systems of 4 pieces or whatnot, and it is expensive, but it's worth the money. And the coral, the color and everything has changed, and also the growth is just started blooming. And I also had to use my reef system 2-part. I actually use my sea cam, and I use that as well, and I dose that daily. So I use 2 capfuls of that every day inside my tank. So with all the stuff I dose with, and my water is crystal clear, corals is growing just the way I want it. Everything is exactly the way I like it to be. Oh, and also last time when I had added the light systems, when I did this video, I actually ordered 2 Lumen, I think they're Lumen Moonlight LEDs, and I have one here and one here. You can't really see it, but at night, once I shut everything off, it's really cool looking in there. I mean, it just simulates the whole moonlight effect. The fish, they can rest and all that good stuff, and my night scavengers can go out and do their thing, and it's just, you can see all that stuff that's going on at night, usually when the light cuts off and it's actually going on. So it's actually pretty cool. But anyway, just wanted to give you an update with how everything is going in here, and we'll do another update on the Kalkwasser a little bit in the future to see if I like it more, if I don't like it. But so far, it's actually pretty good, and it's been working for me. So I can't say anything bad about it. Well, I got my dragon face pipefish in there. I actually got 2 of those things in there. They're pretty cool fish to watch if you actually get any of those. I mean, they're amazing. You gotta have a stable system and a very aged system, because they just scavenge around and just, I guess, eat copepods pretty much the whole day. So, but it's a cool looking fish, as you can see it. Yeah, they loving it now. I've had these jokers a while now, and they're just doing fine. Of course, you had to acclimate them and all that good stuff, and you had to make sure you acclimate them the right way. Of course, that's with anything you get. Don't just throw it in your tank. You can see I have my little hospital tank, an acclimation tank set up right off to the side right here. Nothing big. Just a little something in there you got to make sure you protect your investment with. So you got to make sure you take your time when you're adding stuff in here. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed my video, and I'll give you another update on the growth of the coral, and maybe we'll come back maybe about 6 months, and then we'll see how things are looking.